So with Demon Slayer's air quote second season in full swing now, and with my recent videos on it not performing to, let's say, a satisfactory level, as a YouTuber in need of paying off the bills and an unhealthy amount of Kurumi Tokusaki merch on pre-order, I need to find a topic that has drama, controversy, and boobs. Yes, you degenerates love them, I love them, and views are always better. So a light bulb popped in my small brain and I thought about Tengen's wives. Yeah, boy. Now, it doesn't take an awful lot to make users on Twitter a little butthurt, and I saw that Tengen having 3 wives didn't only force Zenitsu to rage quit, but a portion of social media too. Now, I hear you asking, where do I stand on it? Well, I see both sides, I always try to approach everything like that, but in short, as not to cause, cancel culture to come knocking on my door with pitchforks screaming for the head of the Antichrist, I say, to each their own, really. They all seem happy with it, and, I see no foul play here. Each party consents and they seem like a pretty happy bunch, so who am I to come in between this? And of course, they are all fictional characters, so goddamn. Anyway, in today's video, I thought it would be cool to look into Tengen's 3 wives and find out a little more about them. And of course, before we get into it, if you enjoy these fact videos, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. For more weekly anime character fact videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss a video. A quick warning, of course, that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up. Anyway, with that being said, as always, grab yourself a beverage, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Today's video is sponsored by 33RD, a unique defense game. In the random defense genre, both animals and monsters are randomly deployed, a genre that originates from StarCraft's use map settings. In general, defense blocks monsters moving from one side to the other. However, 33RD is a game that needs to be caught before 33 monsters hover around. Animals will use various weapons like pistols and rifles, and there is also other creative weapons such as hairdryers and slingshots. This makes it a game in which you can study which weapons and items work best to tackle these monsters. Spending money is also something that is not necessary to make up the best team. From daily events and leveling up, you'll gain rewards in no time, which makes the game so much more enjoyable. As well as these, both single and PvP end in less than 3 minutes. However, it will take 20 minutes to reach the final wave when playing with friends online, so it's probably best to sit down and enjoy this one. Also, they recently started an anniversary event and are selling limited edition Christmas skins, and a new special game mode has been added. Link to download the game is in the video description below. Make sure you check this one out. Okay then, first up we have Suma, who is the youngest of Tengen's wives at 19 years of age and is also his first original wife. Suma made her debut in episode 35 of the anime and chapter 79 of the manga, though she did make a partial appearance in chapter 71. Appearance-wise, Suma has a slender yet curvy figure. Her hair is black in color, worn down to shoulder length with short bangs that cover her forehead. Her eyes are a dark blue color. Attire-wise, like all of the girls here, nice! Suma wears a short black sleeveless dress with slits that reveal those anime girl thighs that we all love so much. To top it off, the neckline on this dress is colored slightly differently, but it plunges, revealing her cleavage. God be praised, man. She wears a light-colored obi as well as ankle-length tabi socks and sandals. Now, the interesting thing to note on the personalities of Tengen's wives is that each of them match a certain 3 traveling buddies we are all very familiar with already in the show. And I'm not sure if this is a coincidence or if the traits just suited their characters. I'll leave that up to you. So, Suma's personality is much like that of Zenitsu's, as she is very dramatic and tends to, way over-exaggerate pretty much any situation that she finds herself in. As well as this, she is the scaredy cat of the bunch who tends to show her fear and how scared she is when in dangerous situations. Now, the interesting thing about Suma is that in the Demon Slayer 2nd fanbook, we found out some cool information about her, which I guess kind of clears up the 3 wives situation. First of all, it tells us that it was actually Suma's sister who was Tengen's original promised wife. Suma, however, had such strong feelings for Tengen that she wanted to be his wife instead, so she crashed the marriage interview in order to claim Tengen for herself. Well, I say for herself, of course, Makio and Hinatsuru both married Tengen later, to which Suma was, personally happy to welcome. So I hear you asking the questions, how and why would a girl that broke up her sister's marriage to be with that man let two other girls marry that same guy too? Well, as the other fact we gained from the fanbook tells us, Suma is in fact bisexual. Nice! So the addition of the wives seemingly suggests that the addition of Makio and Hina wasn't just for Tengen, as our girl Suma must have taken a liking to them too. Again, all I can say is, nice! Okay, so in terms of ability, Suma was raised as a kunoichi, which is a female ninja. In the feudal period of Japan, both male and female ninja shared a common set of skills, kinda Liam Neeson style, and as such were used as killers, spies, and messengers. Suma did possess some shinobi skills and was able to maneuver and fight better than the average human, though she did not have a breathing style she could use. She did wield two standard black kunai, which she would use in her style of fighting. Now, at the time of the video's making, we only have the Japanese VAs for Tengen's wives, so feel free to comment the English VAs below once that information comes available to us. So, Suma's Japanese voice actor is now Toyama. She has voiced other characters such as Ruka in Rent-A-Girlfriend, Yui Gahama from Snafu, Chiho Sasaki in The Devil is a Part-Timer, and more. Next up, we have Hinatsuru, referred to as simply Hina by Tengen, which we will follow suit with here, it's easier to say. Hina is the eldest of Tengen's wives at 21 years of age. So we don't really know when Hina and Makio were married to Tengen, be it at the same time or if one was added first and the other followed later. We do know that Hina came from a family whose rank was second only to the Uzui family, which suggests our girl was a pretty big deal. Hina made her debut in episode 35 of the anime and chapter 77 of the manga, though she did again make a partial appearance in chapter 71. Appearance-wise, Hina is of average height and has the same type of slender and curvy figure as Suma, which leads us to believe that Tengen and maybe Suma had particular tastes. Her hair is again black in color and generally worn tied back in a ponytail. Her eyes are a violet color, and just beneath her left eye, Hina has a small mole, or a beauty spot as they are commonly referred to as. Attire-wise, Hina wears a purple dress with a square-like pattern to it, with a white colored cloth over the top that does again reveal the cleavage. Nice, I know.
Oh, bye.
She wears a pink-coloured obi as well as thigh-high fishnet tights and light-coloured sandals. Hina's personality is more like that of Tanjiro's, as she is an incredibly kind person who remains calm and patient with others. As well as this, when it comes to combat and battle-like situations, Hina is fearless and very, very strategic. Speaking of which, in terms of ability, Hina was also raised as a kunoichi, possessing shinobi-like skills, meaning her movements and fighting style were better than average. Now, where Hina differs to Suma is in her use of weapons. She wields a large crossbow that fires a large amount of kunai at her target. She also wields the same two standard kunai for close combat, but as well as this, she has a box that is filled with numerous other kunai, including wisteria-laced ones. These kunai are laced with a wisteria-based poison that is strong enough to paralyze normal demons for up to half a day. Now, the impressive thing about this poison is that it can even affect the lower rank demons of the 12th Kizuki. Hina's Japanese voice actor is Atsumi Tanizaki. She has voiced other characters such as Ryo Futaba in Bunny Girl Senpai, Sayori Hanayori from Seraph of the End, Krebskulm in How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, and more. Finally, we have Makio, who is 20 years of age. According to that second fanbook, Makio is actually a distant cousin of Tengen's before becoming his wife, so yeah. There's that. Makio made her debut in episode 35 of the anime and chapter 72 of the manga, and like her co-wives, she did make that partial appearance in chapter 71. Appearance-wise, again, Makio is of average height, has that slender curvy figure and large boobas. Yes.
Hi.
Unlike the other two girls, Makio does have a few visible scars on her body. Her hair is again black in colour and worn tied up. Her bangs are a golden colour worn down, framing her face. As for her eyes, they are also a golden brown colour. In terms of attire, Makio wears a pink short sleeveless striped dress, again revealing that cleavage of hers. Yes. The dress is tied with a black obi. Makio also wears bandages wrapped around her legs that go up to her thighs. Now, Makio's personality is is definitely mostly like that of Inosuke. Makio is a very confident character and just as bold in her approach. She does seem to have less patience when it comes to Suma, and this is all because of Suma's scaredy cat-like nature. Makio can also be ticked off by how irritating she finds Suma in certain situations and will scold and criticize her as well. In one scene, Makio even slaps Suma in the face and calls her an idiot because she made remarks about Hina dying. Barker. Despite this, Makio does have a softer side to her, which is seen when she is worrying about Tengen's health following the battle with Daki and Gyutaro, and clings to him in a state of complete relief when Nezuko heals him. Now, in terms of ability, Makio was again also raised as a kunoichi, who possessed shinobi-like skills, meaning her overall fighting style was better than an average human. Like the rest of them, obviously. Just as Suma, Makio also wields the 2 standard kunai in combat. And finally, Makio's Japanese voice actor is Shizuka Ishigami. She has voiced other characters such as Ikumi Mito in Food Wars, Seer Flover from Danmachi, Stella Vermilion in The Chivalry of a Failed Knight, and more. And there we go. Thank you so much for watching my video about Tengen's 3 wives. Let me know who your favorite of the 3 is in the comments section below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. For more weekly anime character fact videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when future videos go live on the channel. Of course, as always, a huge shout out to Warwick, Animator22, Brian, Blake, Andrew, BS Tuna, Kivase, Chris, Estelle High, Zintac, and Brother Gray for supporting me on Patreon. Make sure to check out the link in the description now and find out what rewards are currently on offer. But that is it for me. Till next time, my fellow weebs. Peace!